Alright folks, and welcome to the Dawn of World Sports channel. This is my sports only channel. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is a request from Stefan, who is one of my patrons, so thanks very much for being a patron and for the request. It's a Muay Thai reaction video, and it's entitled Why Yodsanklai Fairtex is known as the boxing computer, Muay Thai breakdowns. And credit for this video goes to Muay Thai pros. They're going to be pretty much breaking down his style of fighting, etc. And the proof is in the title, the boxing computer. He's obviously a very, very intelligent fighter, and I've been led to believe not only is he intelligent, but he's got an extremely aggressive approach and an extremely aggressive style of fighting. So really looking forward to this one. I like a brawler, but I also like an intelligent fighter. Mixing the two together makes an insanely deadly combination. So I'm really looking forward to learning a little bit more about Yodsanklai Fairtex. No more talking, let's go!
In the past decade, Yodsanklai Fairtex has been one of the most dominant Muay Thai fighters in the world. He possesses a potent mix of skill, timing, and power that has allowed him to dominate Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Right into the chin.
With the nickname The Boxing Computer, Yodsanklai is known for his high fight IQ and ability to win.
I like the whip of the
He knows how to use his power, speed, and footwork to maximize his advantage against other opponents. Watching a highlight reel of Yodsanklai's knockouts doesn't do justice to the talent behind the knockouts. Behind all the power and aggression lies a fighter who has mastered the art of timing and understands how to exploit
I like the snapping of shots, the speed of them.
Hey guys, it's Steven here from MuayThaiPros.com, and today I'm going to break down why Yodsanklai is known as the boxing computer. One of the reasons why Yodsanklai has been so dominant is because of his ability to read his opponents and exploit their weaknesses. In this breakdown, we are going to look at 3 different fights and see how Yodsanklai was able to adapt his fighting style to each opponent.
That's a good point.
In this fight against Chike Lindsay, Yodsanklai starts off slow and lets his opponent reveal his game plan. This is a commonly used tactic in Thailand, where fighters will use the first round to gauge an opponent's skill level and fighting abilities. From the brief exchanges, you can tell that Chike has a good jab and likes to fight on the outside of Yodsanklai's punching range.
Of course.
Chike fights better when he is the aggressor and pushing Yodsanklai back. After one round of action, Yodsanklai already has his opponent figured out. Without even thinking, he knows he needs to be aggressive against Chike with punches and push into the clinch. Right away, you can see in the second round the strategy is working. Notice how frantic Chike looks as Yod turns up the heat and starts to apply pressure.
Reckless shots.
All of the previous confidence Chike had in the first round suddenly disappears as he realizes that Yodsanklai is superior in the clinch.
Not only that,
watch how Yodsanklai utilizes the cross-face position to push away Chike's head and use his left arm control to land elbows.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yod knows that the key to dominating the clinch is to have the inside arm position, which gives you control over your opponent.
This is things I would have overlooked without it being explained.
Yod's constant pressure forces Chike to either risk getting knocked out by punches or try to survive in the clinch. Relentless pressure can often panic a fighter and destroy their confidence. For the rest of the fight, Yodsanklai would go on to dominate his opponent with punches,
his face is starting to get a bit mangled as well, isn't it?
Clinch. In this next fight, Yodsanklai is matched up against the very dangerous Marat Grigorian. Having knocked out top Muay Thai fighters like Jomtong Chuwatana and Superbon Benchamek, Marat is known for his aggressive punching power. Because these fights are under kickboxing rules, Yodsanklai doesn't have the ability to dominate Marat inside the clinch or use elbow strikes. In the first round of this fight, Yod and Marat trade blows. As you can see, Murat has powerful punching
He's
power
very
and
fast.
likes to rush forward
Yeah,
with a flurry
he's got
of
a
strikes,
aggressive
trying to
style,
catch
hasn't he?
Yod with a knockout blow. With Murat's size and strength, this is a fight that Yod is not going to win by trading punches.
No, because he seems to have the reach on him as well.
While Yodsanklai has the boxing skills and chin to trade punches with Murat, that is not a smart fighting strategy. Instead of staying in punching range, Yodsanklai uses his jab to keep his opponent at a distance and blasts Murat with body kicks.
Those body
the
kicks
fight.
cannot be underrated. They absolutely
Besides scoring valuable points, kicking
demoralize
the
the
arm
opponent.
starts to wear down Murat and slowly drains him of his punching power.
There you go. He's kicking his arm now. He's targeting his arms, his
With
biggest
this perfect
weapons.
timing, Yodsanklai is able to land body kicks at will and makes it difficult for Murat to find his punching range. When Murat rushes forward with punches, Yodsanklai utilizes good head movement and footwork
Oh, lovely.
to avoid getting
That
stuck
was-
in Murat's
It
punching
was
range.
beautiful, that head movement to dodge out of the way.
Watch how Yodsanklai uses footwork to control the fighting range and continue
Yeah, you see that
blasting his
step back,
opponent
that
with
quick
body
shuffle
kicks.
back. Those body kicks
As you can
are
see, Murat
incredible.
puts on a clinic and destroys the arm of his opponent, winning the
You
fight.
can see the
via
redness in the
decision.
arm. He just chopped them
In this
down
last
bit by
fight,
bit there.
Yod is matched up against Luis Regis on one championship. While Regis has a good height and reach advantage over Yodsanklai, Yod has more skill, experience, and knockout power. Wearing 4-ounce MMA gloves, Yod understands the importance of staying just outside of punching range and making Regis miss with good movement. Notice how balanced Yodsanklai is and how he slowly stalks his opponent and ensures he doesn't get
I was
rushed
going to say
into
that
his
exact same
opponent's
thing. He's not
attacks.
being rushed. He's not being controlled by the other fighter. He's in complete control
See how
himself.
Yodsanklai moves with his opponent and reacts every time Regis tries to rush forward by walking back with him and ducking out of the way.
He has got a sort of backwards leaning stance
Yodsanklai
there.
uses the lean back to stay just out of Regis'
saying what I'm just
range
saying.
and to quickly counter him with punches of his own.
And then straight back in a snapshot.
As you can see, once Regis gets stuck against the cage, the fight is quickly over.
Wow, look at that. Oh yeah, boy, that's an absolutely sensational finish. Oh,
There is a reason why Yodsanklai is known as the
Devastating.
boxing computer. His fight IQ, power, and skill have made him one of the most dominant fighters in the world.
that's frightening, isn't it? That's an absolute
If you guys
pleasure to
enjoyed
watch.
watching that breakdown, make sure you give the video a like and hit the subscribe button below. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the breakdown and if you think Yodsanklai Fairtex is the best fighter in the world. Bye for now.
Very, very, very good video. I really like how they explained it, especially for people like myself or anybody else that's going to be watching the channel who doesn't really understand the different boxing styles or fighting styles of each fighter. Of course, he came up against one of them who's more of a boxer, a puncher rather, than a kicker, and he's dismantled them with the kicking range and ability that he has and the intelligence in there to step back, to shuffle back, to make the opponent lean forward and miss, and then strike him when he misses, when he's vulnerable and he's open. And he is an incredibly intelligent fighter, and when they've explained that and broke it down as it says, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to see the things he's doing. He makes it look easy, but it really isn't. You've got to remember, he's coming up against top class fighters, people who have knocked out Benjamin Bakar, I think he said he's knocked out in one of the fights, who is an incredible Muay Thai fighter. So these guys that he's fighting and beating there are absolutely no mugs. They're really serious fighters. Different styles of fight. He's fighting kickboxing there. It was a K1 I think they mentioned. Obviously Muay Thai as well. So he's got a wide variety of different types of fighting that he's doing, and he's obviously considered one of the best fighters in the world today. There may be people who have probably, like Senchai is another one who's really, really good fighter, very intelligent fighter, more brain than brawn as such, but that's not to say he can't trade blows up close and personal. He can do that, but this guy's obviously that intelligent that he can control fights in order to suit the opponent that he's fighting, uses their style, works out what they're doing in the first round, and then counters that in the second, and then just quickly takes the upper hand in a fight and beats the opponent, finds a way to win, and that's down to his sheer intelligence and indeed his wide variety of technical ability, striking power as well. But the footwork is everything in fighting. When you can see a fighter who's got great footwork and the unbelievable ability to dodge shots like he does, even just a simple bit of leaning back to stop their range there at full stretch, and he's just missing there because he's leaning back, and that leaves him open for a strike. Absolutely brilliant video breaking it down. It makes me want to see a little bit more of Yodsanklai because of that really exciting fighter. And you seen when he got up there and he had a sniff of blood right at the very end, he finished the boy with absolutely incredibly accurate shots with the jab, the hook, and I think he finished him with an uppercut. I'd have to watch it again, but he's put in an uppercut or two there to finish him off, and the ref was stopping that straight away. There was absolutely no way he was recovering from those shots, and that tells you the sheer power of the man as well. When he does get the finishing, when he can see the finish, he's unleashing thunderbolts from hell, and it's absolutely devastating and really enjoyable to watch. Thanks very much, Stefan, for the request. I really enjoyed that fighter, really interesting with the breakdown as well. That was a video I actually picked to react to purely because I seen that they were explaining it, and it looked a lot better for me, more not as trained in these sports as other people, and my knowledge is limited as well, so that was really good. It will now encourage me to watch other videos and react to other videos of this fighter, and I can maybe see things now that I wouldn't maybe have seen before if I just jumped straight into knockouts, etc. It's all good, it's very entertaining seeing the knockouts, but it's being able to understand how he achieves the knockout that is quite interesting to me as well. Thanks very much for tuning in to the video and my channel, The Dawn of World Sports. We're going to be bringing you a whole wide variety from around the world of all different types of sports. Really exciting, aggressive, and sometimes very violent sports. If you like that sort of thing, subscribe to this channel and put the bell on so you do not miss our uploads when we release them. Thanks again for watching. I am the Donfather. That was a pleasure. See you soon, guys. Goodbye.